Hello, Pennsauken. Mayor Knibe here with Tracy Howarth and Pilar.
Hogan Klosky, yes.
Exactly what she said. Okay. And we're excited here today, and we are filming. This is the first house that has been completely renovated by St. Joe's Carpenters in conjunction with the township and the help of Tracy. Could you give us a little bit of a background as to why you picked this particular house and neighborhood?
Sure. Well, we were very excited, of course, to work with Pennsauken on this. But this is a gorgeous block. This was the only house that stood out to us on this block as being one that didn't have a family in it. We were able to purchase it from a bank who had taken it through foreclosure. And so this is wonderful because we're putting someone back on a block that really is just gorgeous to walk down. The family is very excited to just move in.
And I understand that Tracy is recognizing more and more for you, and this is just the start of many more to come.
Absolutely. This is going to be a great partnership.
Not that I'm going to hold you to it, okay? But we were thinking 200.
Well, as long as we have a little bit of time to work on it, but absolutely, I think this will be wonderful. Pennsauken's such a wonderful community and has so many great neighbors already here, and so if we can sort of leverage that and bring in a few more people, I think it'll just be fantastic.
Absolutely. St. Joe's has a long history of doing great things in the communities that they work in, and we are really, really excited to have this partnership. We are looking forward to many, many more properties being taken over and rehabbed and sold. So ultimate goal is to get occupants in each one of our homes, and we want to make sure that they're stable homes and they're well renovated, and St. Joe's is absolutely the partner to do that with. So we are really thrilled and excited.
And as residents, they should be, the neighbors and everything else should be very, very excited because the work that they do maintains the property value of everybody around them. So it's a really win-win situation.
And we've had all the neighbors come out and say what's going on, how can we do this more on other blocks. So it's really been a sort of a whole community effort together, I think. So we work very closely with Tracy and other people in the Pennsauken administration to make sure that the houses that we are pinpointing and sort of targeting on are ones that we think are all sort of the right things for neighbors. We'd really like to build on a lot of the positive energy that's already happening in some of these neighborhoods. So what we do is in working with Tracy, sort of identify which is going to be the right house, and is it something that we can actually get ourselves just by attempting to either reach out to the homeowner or reach out to a bank who is sort of not maintaining it as well as they should be today, but at least getting a family back in there. We go through sort of an acquisition process. We walk through the house, make sure that there's things that we can all take care of and live with. There's a couple houses that have had mold, but we're making sure that there's full mold remediation. And then do a complete gut rehab in coordination with your inspection team and all of the different, the inspectors that come out and make sure that we're doing it the way that we should be doing. And Tracy has been sort of helping us to walk through and find which is the right house, which one isn't. And then at the same time as we're doing that, we're going to be listing the houses and trying to find buyers and make sure that we sort of bring the house and the person, the families together at the same time to have a happy ending.
The success story here is that closing for the new occupants was today, correct?
That's right. Yeah. Yay! So it just happened. So they're all set to move in and get out of boxes.
So for this property, Pilar actually shared with us the before and after shots, and it is not the same house.
We should have brought one here.
It doesn't even look like the same house. So
we actually have those photos.
Stay tuned to the All Around Pennsauken article. You're going to to see the before and after for this particular property, and it really is amazing.
Yeah, and this is gorgeous. This is a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, full basement. Really, it's going to be a great family, a great home for a family to be able to live in.
Well, we look forward to doing many, many more of these.
Fantastic. That's wonderful.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, we've moved on now from the 42nd Street renovation project, and we're here with Duke Marks and again Tracy. Duke, tell us a little bit about this particular project that's a little bit different than the one that we were just at.
This property was acquired through the Pennsauken Housing Agency, and it was a vacant property for about 2 years, and we were able to acquire this, and we're currently rehabbing it. We're in the final stages of rehabbing it, and we're going to put it on the market and sell it for a fair market value, and hopefully there will be a family in here by the end of summer. So this is an actual township project that the township does. We usually do 2 or 3 homes a year. We've been working with Tracy, our new housing person, and also with St. Joe's Carpenters Society. So we're working together as a team, and as a team we're really going to put a dent in these vacant homes in the town.
And Tracy, have we identified any other homes at this point in time that the township is interested in?
We have a couple of homes that we're looking at, both with the housing agency as well as the St. Joe's Carpenters folks. I would say all told, there's probably 4 or 5 homes that we're looking at specifically. Nothing final yet, but they are in the works. We're waiting for an offer on a home on Florida Avenue, and we're waiting to finalize a Lafayette Avenue address, and then there's about 4 others that are coming about.
And Duke, your capacity here is you're the main coordinator of all the subcontractors.
I am. I'm the housing administrator, so my job is to coordinate with all the contractors. We've had 6 or 7 contractors on this job, and most of them are all Pennsauken-based businesses. So we're accomplishing 2 goals here. We're rehabbing a house, putting it back on the market, and we're also giving work to our local businesses.
Now, Frank was making a comment here that this is a very, very quiet neighborhood. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's very quiet. It doesn't get any quieter than a cemetery. But no, these are all beautiful homes here. It's a nice neighborhood. It's across the street from a cemetery. You can't beat the location.
Yep.
So,
and it's close to the center of town, close to the municipal building.
Absolutely.
All the access roads are here.
Yeah.
So we're kind of, maybe we can come back here when it's completely done and take a look at the after shot, maybe get inside and maybe even market it that way a little bit.
Absolutely. I think it's a great idea.
All right, stay tuned. We'll be rehabbing more homes, so we're Pensauken's finest at its best. Thanks, Duke. Thanks, Tracy.
Thank you.